And so now that's how we got into the AI CO for startups and entrepreneurs. Obviously, operations very broad, so we had to start somewhere. And the biggest pain point we heard from founders at the time was fundraising. Pre-cap table management, like all the orchestration of like to your point, it's like how much time can I really spend or should I spend fundraising while I still need to run the business, right? So yeah.
Yeah, it's man, the stories are all coming back to me. Focus on who is the ideal person who, utilizes your platform super silly well. Like they're probably losing sleep right now. What is going through their mind? What kind of business size, industry comes up?
Yeah, if you're a first-time founders, and you've never raised capital, we really put the structure to help you out and get you started. That's really our ICP, as well as any founders raising in the next 30 to 60 days. At the end of the day, you don't want to start putting your system in place while you're raising. You want to do that right before you start engaging with your first investor. So that's really who we're targeting, from bootstrap pre-seed, even to Series A, right? Some people have managed to do that through siloed process and spreadsheet. Well, for your Series A, let's go do something else, right? Like, so that's really our target. And, we've gotten a lot of good feedback with our beta testers originally, and now our first customers, paying customers, on just being able to really create leverage for them, and things are taking them way shorter time to get ready for fundraising versus where do I start? What do I build to make it happen?
Yeah. Do you have either tactics, within the software itself, or maybe even personal advice, experience on, great, I just got my first 50,000 check, 500,000, or, 5 million's a little bit, too broad. But point is, like, hey, I use the platform, I have dollars, I think I'm going to like allocate it towards this. But for all of us who've, built and sold at least some company, we know, oh yeah, it's going to go towards this. And then just like something happens and just like something changes. Like, what is that like either in the platform or, your own experience?
Yeah. In the platform, the interesting part is that even though we're starting with fundraising, we have what we call an ops readiness matrix, which is the basic of our COO, right? So we're giving our COO already a set of tasks that we expect, I should call it, right? To help the founders do. So if you're pre-seed marketing, these are the top 10 things you should be thinking about. Go to free local events, right? In the startup community or the community that you're trying to serve, right? So some of the things the CEO can do, but at least we're trying to get you going. And because of that, we managed to have areas where you can start thinking about deploying that capital, right? Whether it's in some cases compliance, because let's say you go after enterprise customers and you need a SOC 2 and all that, to versus like, okay, we really need to double down on demand gen. And we're building actually a demand gen playbook right now for B2B sales specifically. These are the kind of areas that even after the raise, we're building a lot of features for founders to continue using the platform and guiding them on how to deploy that capital or where to focus on so they continue scaling.
Yeah, certainly.